What explains the gender divide in politics? Why are young women skewing, oh yes, I've read this, more liberal, like by 30 points, than young men are getting more conservative and young women are getting more liberal? What is your generational view on that?
Yeah, so I mean, that's from a big national survey of 18-year-olds, and young men have become considerably more conservative over time. Young women, a little bit more liberal. So there's just a growing gender gap when it comes to that. The why question is always a hard one to answer in any of this type of research. It could certainly maybe have something to do with abortion rights. It may also be on the right, the existence of Andrew Tate and some of those commentators who try to make masculinity into this almost game that young men may be responding to, even though that's maybe not the way they should be going.
Well, I think...
Wait. So it's Andrew Tate's fault now? The liberals are good at shifting blames, which always makes their arguments weak.
It made them feel like men. That's not what matters in a information society. We're an information society now. The jobs that women do and are better at, they're better at communication, they're better at cooperation. That's why they're doing better in the workplace. That's why they're doing better in college, right? So the men feel lost. And then they turn to idiots like Andrew Tate.
Right, and their military service isn't compulsory anymore. So instead, it's video games.
Thanks to feminists now, women can get drafted, right? Women have the equal rights to get drafted, join the military fight. Because you know what? Men have been wanting that all along. To take some rest and let their gender equals share some heavy lifting.
Like if you're
true.
In other words, I don't think it's so much of a pull of an Andrew Tate, though that's playing a role. I think it just may be a push. Like if you show up and you want to be just like a regular, guy's guy, you just may not be eating enough kale and doing enough yoga to fit in on the left.
It's true.
Guys, listen to Bill Maher flip-flop.
Is a little suspect. Yeah, no, and I think this winds up being not good for women either, because I don't think women like that. Well, I mean, I mean, the rhetoric may be one thing, but at the end of the day, I know we're all gay and we're all fluid now and we're all trans and but a lot of people are still the old school. There was
the old school from 12 years ago.
Well, there was, there was a default setting, and a lot of women, I think, still want a man to be a man, not an abusive man, but just a man. Yeah.